Good afternoon, my friends, or good evening, I guess it is. It's now 6 o'clock on Tuesday, and it's Tuesday. Pretty sure it's Tuesday. It's 6 o'clock on Tuesday, and as promised, today is actually, let's start off with, if you're on, say hi. If you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay. So today is National Pie Day, and I know that's a scientific one, and it's all about the number. And don't even ask me to quote it because I was never good at quoting it anyway. So, like I said, if you're on, say hi. If you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay. It's going to be a quick one tonight because we are making some, we're just making some treats. So we're going to use our chocolate mud pie, and we are going to make it into a frozen treat. Almost like we're going to use our perfect portions, our perfect petites silicone, and we're not going to cook this in the oven or anything. We're going to throw it into the freezer, and when they're done, when they're ready, we're going to pop them out of the perfect petites and pop them into a Tupperware container, leave them in the freezer, and then they're just the perfect portion. They're like a chocolate fudgesicle with no stick is exactly how I want to put them. All right, so let's get these started. So I am streaming this live tonight to my YouTube channel, so just in case I'm looking anywhere other than at you, that's what's happening. So we're going to open our chocolate mud pie. What I love about this, guys, is it takes minutes, and I know all the ingredients that are in this. There's no surprises when it comes to making these. I would feel comfortable serving them to anyone. Now, our chocolate mud pie mix in the package does have some caffeine in it. Not enough that it's going to affect you or the kids or anyone else. It just has some, it just has a coffee flavor. Okay, a little bit of a coffee flavor. And so if you don't like coffee, this probably is not one for you. Or if you don't like the taste of caffeine, this one is probably not for you. So anyone that knows me knows that I love my coffee. I'm a caffeine freak. All right, we're going to use 1 can of light coconut milk. And we're just going to put that into our multi-purpose pot. Get all that goodness in there. And I just grabbed whatever was in the cupboard, so it's not light coconut milk. It's actually full fat coconut milk. And I always find it's good to give that a stir when it comes out of the can. As I'm sure you're aware, sometimes the coconut meat or the coconut fat separates from the coconut milk. And so then you want to just make sure you get that all mixed in there together. All right, so we've got that on medium, and we're just going to add our chocolate mud pie. So I'm going to get that going, and then I will read to you the ingredients. All right, so that's in there. And this right now, in all honesty, once I get this heated through, is just like almost looks like hot chocolate. Okay, so that's in there, and we just need to stir that every so often so that we don't burn the coconut milk to the bottom of the pot. And what we're doing there is we're waiting for that to come to a boil. So what's in there? We have, so our ingredients in our chocolate mud pie: organic coconut palm sugar, organic cocoa powder, agar, which is what gives it that gelatin, or it gives it that gel-like texture when you're actually making the chocolate mud pie, sea salt, and coffee powder. Now, for caffeine, I'm sure it says somewhere, and if it doesn't, I'm going to have to look it up online, and I think I have to look it up online. But it does not contain enough caffeine. It doesn't, it will not keep you awake. It doesn't have that much caffeine in it. It does have some coffee powder in it. And that just enriches that chocolate flavor and gives you a very rich, very strong chocolate, very, very chocolatey flavor. Okay, so we're going to bring that to a boil. And while we wait for that to come to a boil, the directions for making your chocolate mud pie are exactly the same as the way I'm making it tonight. So it's 1 can of 14-ounce can of light coconut milk. Bring to a boil over medium-high heat, stirring frequently. Immediately remove from the heat and add 1 cup of non-dairy yogurt or 2% plain yogurt. I am using a fat-free yogurt tonight because that's what I had in the fridge. I'm using a fat-free Greek yogurt. I like how this turned out the first time I tried it. And to be honest with you, I think I didn't have a pie shell to put the chocolate mud pie in. And that's why we ended up with these treats. Hi, Dion. Hi, Carol. Hi, Roberta. So yes, that is, and Roberta, I just saw that you asked something and I didn't even read it. How rude. Just 1 second, I'll come back. All right, I just want to get the lid off this because we are already starting to simmer here. So as we start to, as I'm sure you've all heard me talk about in the last week, hello, my beautiful friend. Okay, coffee and chocolate, I'm in. Yes, let me tell you, coffee and chocolate, this is quite the, and it's a decadent mud pie. It's a decadent, okay, we have come to a boil. Now, of course, where I have put my hot pads is a different story. All right, so we've turned our burner off. We're gonna put our, and I believe that why you bring this to a boil is just so that you can get that agar activated in there. I believe that's why we bring it to a boil. That's what I was told in a cooking class, and I have not investigated it, so I shouldn't repeat it, but that's what I was told, so that's what I tell people. And it made sense to me. So, all right, let's get this 1 cup of yogurt measured out. And like I said, I'm just using whatever's on hand. I didn't go to the grocery store and purchase anything major for tonight's demo. That's what I love about our Epicure packages, is usually everything that I need for any of these, I usually have it on hand, okay? And if I don't, I can usually find something very similar to what I need to use. So we're gonna drop that yogurt into the pot, and this is, funny story, but this is an Epicure, this is an Epicure measuring cup. It is back from the days when I first started selling Epicure, way back when, in the Stone Ages. We don't sell them anymore, and I wish they were still in our catalog, but we make way for new products, and that is amazing. All right, so we're gonna just twist that yogurt into our mixture, and it's gonna lighten it up a bit. It's gonna make it, turn it from a very dark chocolate color to a very milk chocolate color. All right, that is it. That's how simple making these delicious little bars is. Now, all we need to do from here, and let me tell you how simple this is. We are going to take that pot of our nice hot liquid gold, and it's already starting to thicken up on me here. It's silky and it just looks amazing. All right, we're gonna take that and we're just going to pour it onto our tray, filling our wells. Now try not to go overboard, because but you want to fill as many of them as possible and as evenly as possible. So, because this whole tray is going to go into the freezer, and once you get to the bottom, you'll see that the agar is actually working, because it's now got a coat on your pan. Okay, so you'll see that, and it's kind of funny to see. My experience with agar, in all honesty, I've never cooked with it other than using Epicure products. I have seen it used on, I think it's Richard Blaze on the Food Network, likes to use all the new and exciting ingredients. So I've seen him use agar, and never honestly thought it would be something that I would use or cook with until I started selling Epicure again. And here we are. We are using agar. So, kind of funny. All right, that's it. That is your treats. They are going to pop out. So once they freeze, or once they semi-freeze, you can pop them out of this mold, and you can put them into an airtight container in your freezer. And with Weight Watchers, I believe when I first made this, I was on the Weight Watchers plan, and I believe that 4 bars was 2 points when I measured it out. Now, of course, Weight Watchers has probably changed since that time, and I would be happy to redo the points for you when I get a chance to take a look at it. So that's it. Those are our treats. We are going to pop just the whole tray into the freezer. They're going to stay for, because those wells aren't very deep, it takes about an hour and a half maybe, just for that to freeze up. And then these little treats, just you push up from the bottom, they pop right out. They come out like little chocolate bricks. And like I said, once they're frozen, they're just a great palate cleanser or a great treat for bed. Because I used Greek yogurt, they have some protein in them, and they're rich. They're not too sweet, but they're very chocolatey, and with that coffee, it just gives you that luscious, oh, I can't wait to try them again. So, thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed National Pie Day, and I hope you got something out of my little treat here. I will be back tomorrow. I think tomorrow night we are making lemon chicken picante, I think we're using one of our packages from our Epic box, and I think it is our rotisserie chicken. We're going to turn that into chicken picante. So come back and join me tomorrow night at 6. We will have fun, and I guarantee I will mess up some way, shape, or form, because this is a new recipe for me. All right, so have a wonderful evening, guys, and happy Pie Day, and I hope whatever kind of pie you're eating tonight, you're enjoying it. All right, we will talk to you tomorrow at 6. Bye for now.